Hey guys, what's up? This is Brian with Bear Cards 34. Today I'm coming at you with a mail day video. I picked up quite a few purchases on eBay, so I'll go ahead and open those on camera today. But first off, I wanted to just give a quick shout out to this guy right here, Larry Wilson. As some of you know, if you follow my channel, I collect players who played in the state of Utah. So Larry Wilson was born in Idaho back in 1938, and he passed away a couple days ago. He was a Utah Ute football player and went on to have a 13-year career with the St. Louis Cardinals. He was an 8-time Pro Bowler, 6-time first-team All-Pro. In 1966, he was the Defensive Player of the Year. He was voted to the All-Decade team for both the 60s and the 70s, and he is on the 100th anniversary NFL All-Time team. His number 8 right here that you see is retired by the Cardinals. He had 52 interceptions, 5 touchdowns. He was drafted in the 7th round and was ranked number 9 on the NFL Network's top 10 draft steals. Later on in his life, back from the late 80s to the early 90s, he was the vice president of the Phoenix Cardinals, and then also from the mid-90s all the way until 2002, he was the vice president of the Arizona Cardinals. So he is definitely a big part of that organization. And here in Utah, very well respected and highly thought of. So rest in peace, Larry Wilson. All right. Today, we're going to do a mail day. I've got quite a few here. All of this. So we'll get to all of that. I did want to give a quick shout out to this guy right here. This is Bears Corner. Obviously, I'm a little biased as a Bears fan, but way before I started my own channel, I used to love watching his videos, and he hasn't posted a video, at least as far as I know, in about 2 years. And I loved his videos. I miss his videos. And I always wondered what happened to him. And then not long ago, I got a notification that Bears Corner subscribed to my channel. So that made my day. So I don't know if you're going to see this, but if you do, shout out, go Bears. Thank you very much for subscribing, and I enjoy your videos. So if you ever decide to make a new one, I will be keeping my eyes out. So anyway, if you haven't already subscribed to his channel, I love his videos. You might enjoy those too. All right, so I've got a handful of stuff. For example, I haven't really done a lot of eBay. I've only just kind of gotten into it. But, you know, I definitely prefer these types of packages with the bubble wrap and a little security versus these ones that, you know, are make me a little nervous, but hopefully everything looks okay in here. So I'm going to go ahead and open the first one right here. All right, so for those of you who don't know, major Chicago Bears fan. So my PC would include anything Chicago Bears, but also anybody who played in Utah, like Larry Wilson, and like this guy right back here, Robert Turbin. So this card is Tipa Galeai, I think. Anyway, I never could say his name right. That's a really nice autograph there, though. So he is on the Green Bay Packers with another Utah State Aggie, Jordan Love. So Jordan Love was their first-round pick. Tipa was an undrafted free agent who actually made the team, which is really cool. For this card, I paid $4, and I'm happy to have that in my collection, definitely. Okay, move on to card number 2. I'm going to do these envelope ones first. All right, so with this one, all right, put it in a little bit of a protector here. Okay. This right here, this is a Prism silver autograph, David Woodward. So here's the thing with David Woodward. I paid $7 for this card, and he's not even on an NFL team. I love Utah State. I love having a card of him. He was a great player. So for me, it was worth it. But this is a linebacker. I really feel bad how this played out for him. Linebacker for the Aggies, great player. He left after his junior season this past year for the draft, and the draft projections had him going anywhere from the 4th round to the 7th round. As a sophomore, he was a 3rd-team All-American. He had a great junior season. but was injured in the 7th game, didn't come back. He had 24 tackles in a game against Wake Forest, a really nice quarterback sack on Joe Burrow in a game against LSU. But anyway, he did not get drafted. And then no one signed him, as far as I could tell. No one even signed him to like a practice squad. I'm not sure what went on there. But as far as I know, he left, and then no one picked him. And so he's just kind of done with football now. Doesn't get to enjoy that senior year, although he wouldn't anyway right now with the Mountain West not playing games. But just kind of a sad situation there for a really talented player who just, didn't get that opportunity, it appears. All right. Still happy to have the autograph, though, for my collection. And that's the nice thing with PCs, right? Sometimes it's not even about the value of the cards so much as it's about, your attachment to the player, the team, things like that. And living in Utah, I was able to watch David Woodward play quite a few games in person. All right, so this right here is a Randy Moss. Yeah, not yet, not quite. This is a Zach Moss, blue prism rookie. Not numbered, but it's the blue variation. Zach is on the Buffalo Bills. And he actually scored a touchdown in his first game last week. So that was good to see. All right. And I think for the Zach Moss card, for the blue one, I think I paid $4 for that one. All right, so this card has a couple protective cards in it as well. All right. So we've got Le'Veon Bell, DeMarcus Lawrence, Goodwin, and AJ Boye. All right. So this, the greatest Aggie of them all, at least since Merlin Olsen. This is a Bobby Wagner gold, and it's numbered out of 50. And that's from 2020. And for this Bobby Wagner, I think I paid $9. It was probably a little high, but I'm a sucker for Bobby Wagner cards. Okay, next up, we'll try this one. And anyway, I appreciate it if you guys are watching this video. Thank you. I definitely appreciate that. Okay. Now this one is one that I'm really happy about. This is a Jalen Johnson. I paid $13.83 for that. He had a really good game with the Bears last week. Had a pass defense that led to an interception, and then he also broke up a pass at the end of the regulation to beat the Lions in game 1. So it was quite a nice first game for him. And obviously for this guy, very, thrilled to be collecting his cards because he's a Utah Ute and a Chicago Bear, which does not happen all that often. So really happy about that one. Okay, this one right here. Oh, nice. Okay. So again, another guy who had ties to Utah. Jim McMahon, played at BYU. So this is the Jim McMahon Certified Mirror Gold from 2012, and it's numbered 18 of 25. Always nice to get a short print of the Chicago Bears, and also, so BYU for college, Chicago Bears in the NFL. All right, then the next one here is, okay. Still don't have one of those fancy panini box cutter type things. Maybe I'll get one of these days. Okay. So for this card, all right, and this was my favorite of the cards that I purchased. So this is a Zach Moss 2020 Elite Pen Pals. And like I said, he scored a touchdown last week, a reception touchdown. Only ran the ball a handful of times, never really got it going. I'd love to see him just get going because he's got quite the motor on him. I was able to watch him play in multiple games in person down in Salt Lake City, and man, he was fun to watch. Just a beast, really. And it seemed like the more you fed him the ball, the more powerful he got. So, okay. Next one here is... All right. So when I think about like PCs or, you know, who I like to collect, Alex Smith is right there at the top of the list. And so this here, oh, I guess I bought a couple cards from this guy. So among them is Alex Smith. I only have 1 or 2 cards of him. Oh, maybe I bought more than I thought from this guy. Okay, so this right here, Alex Smith, numbered number 8 out of 100. And then this right here is Marquise Blair, number 22 out of 75. His rookie from Absolute Memorabilia. And that's a 2019 card. He played his college ball at Utah. And then Darwin Thompson, who with Edward Zelaire, I don't think Darwin's going to be touching the ball much at all. But he was a great running back at Utah State. It was nice seeing him play in the Super Bowl. And this card is numbered 22 out of 150. But yeah, I don't think he'll be getting many touches. They've got a great rookie right now. This one right here, Darwin, 56 out of 199. Rookie XR. And this one right here is the variation of 249. So a couple of those. All right, let's see. I believe I just have one more package for today. I will tell you guys, I did try to get Jordan Love cards. I put some bids on. I had a maximum that I felt comfortable with, and I was outbid easily on pretty much everything. So I may have to rethink my strategy on Jordan Love cards potentially. But until then, I'm hoping to maybe pull some. That would be all right with me. So this package, okay. Whoa, there we go. So this was tempting for me. I am a sucker for this guy's cards. Now, part of the reason is because he and Bobby Wagner were both drafted out of Utah State the same year to the same team and ended up going to the Super Bowl a year or two later. Twice. And so Robert Turbin, because he was so good at Utah State, so good, and also a lot of fun to watch. His one game that he started as a rookie for Marshawn Lynch, he ran for 100 yards in that game. You know, so he's a player that I've loved. So it was kind of having Robert Turbin and Bobby Wagner both do so well is kind of what sparked my interest in getting back into the hobby. So definitely a sucker for this guy. So these are out of 1353, and for the lot of these I paid, what did I pay? $14 or $15. Now this one, you see the different variations. I love that patch right there. So quite a few. All right. So right there, a bunch of Robert Turbins to add to my ever-growing Turbin collection. So that's what I've got for today. As you can see, just a lot of players with ties to Utah. It definitely had a theme. I'll do another one of these in the near future. I also collect Utah Jazz cards, Chicago Bears cards. But generally, I like to collect a little bit of everything. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Everybody have a great rest of your day. And if you like this video, feel free to like, subscribe, comment, let me know some of your PCs, and I'll see you guys next time. In the meantime, happy hunting. I'll see you later.